Welcome. Hello. I put this up and now I don't know how to. There it is. I wasn't sure how to take it down. Mark isn't here just yet. I've sent him a link, so perhaps hope that all is well with him. He could have gotten a call about something. Hopefully, he's just forgotten because I know that happened to me recently when I was supposed to be on with Jean. Totally spaced it. Went to the grocery store. Didn't realize it until we came back. So perhaps it's something like that. But if he does show up, I'll see it here in this little window and I'll be able to add him immediately. So let me go to comments. Let's see. Banners. Let's add a banner about. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Please do all the like and subscribe things. Thank you. And Teresa. I saw this. Hello, Kelly. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're resting, dearest, just getting rid of any cold symptoms that you might have. Hi, K Starlight. It's so nice to see you. Hi, Barb. It's nice to see you too. I know Brenda T is having a drawing right now on celebrating 300 subscribers. So I stopped by and swooshed through there on my way here to wish her well and congratulate her. I was just burning some sage and some Palo Santo. And Teresa, I drew a couple of cards while I was waiting. And I actually drew these two cards for your kitties. And Minerva and Luna, both fantastic names, by the way. I got allow an imagination. So that told me that it takes time, as you know. And I wondered if you are able to exchange the areas that the cats are in. I wonder if they think they're like, this is mine and that's yours. And I wonder if you can switch them at all so they can get familiar with each other's smells. I wondered if that was possible. So they would understand. I'm sure you've talked to them here and told them no one's leaving, no one's being usurped. You're going to be sisters. You are sisters now. You can share the house. There doesn't need to be any fighting. Usually, are they of the same sex? Because normally cats of the same sex don't get along. But there's always cases that prove that wrong. Kelly has two people shopping for me to help out. Oh, I'm so glad, keeping an eye on their shopping. That's so cool you can do that. I love that. That's fantastic. So I'm wondering if you've done that. I know we used to have a gate here in the house that we needed to keep a dog out. Our dog Tinkerbell. She had to be kept out so that the cat could eat in peace without the dog eating her food. But other than that, they shared the house. Let's see. Teresa says, I have allowed Luna out, but Minnie is not a fan. I do need to have Minerva go into Luna's space. They are both female. Yes, okay. That is a good idea to let Minerva go into Luna's space so they can get used to each other's smells. Have they approached each other to smell each other at all? Or has there just been total blackout ignoring of each other and hissing? I hope not. But like that's part of it. Like, this is my space and who are you to be here? Cats can take a little bit longer, but I think cats are probably more amenable to it. So I wouldn't give up hope on that. But those are the two cards that I got. Imagination and allow. Like, I wonder if one sleeps on a certain thing, if you could then take that cloth and let the other cat have access to it and switcheroo, so they could get used to each other's smells in different ways. Oh, good. Well, see, I would expect you to do that. You're a smart lady. Hi, Janet. Nice to see you. She has moved items from space to space so the smells are interchanged. Hi, Catherine. Thank you for joining us today. We're talking about Teresa's cats. She and her husband help out innumerable, thank you, Janet, innumerable feral cats. And they take care of a feral cat colony. And this particular cat, for whatever reason, they've decided to home. And I'm sure they had the best and best of reasons because they've taken care of cats for decades. And we're just trying to get Minerva and Luna to become friends so they can be the wonderful sisters we know they can be. If anyone knows any special tricks, we are welcome to hear them. Hello, Judy. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. So we're reading about that. If anyone would like a reading while we're waiting for Mark, he may have been delayed or he may have forgotten. I don't know. I know I forgot a show a couple weeks ago and I felt terrible about it. So it happens. But if anyone would like to be on the list, please do say so and I'll make sure and write it down. Meanwhile, I'm shuffling this Divine Dog deck. And Catherine, oh yes, they did your dream last night. Isn't that the most awesome dream show? I love the dream show. It's fantastic. So here's some background on Luna. Luna is friendly and wasn't part of the colony. She just showed up by a different building near Ken's work. Well, she knew the right place to show up, didn't she? Catherine, I got you written down here, hon. Catherine. Hey, Jules. Nice to see you. Nice to see you here. Whoops. Yes, there was some fantastic dream interpreting going on last night. That's my favorite show. That show and my second favorite show is probably Sterling. And Libby at Meister Tarot. That's a show I check her out every morning. That's my go-to place every morning. We have such a wonderful community. I've been visiting and being a part of this community for almost 3 years. I think it'll be 3 years since the spring at some point. What is the Dream Channel? Judy asks. There's a dream show that happens on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, and you can watch it at Cali Healer, CaliHealer. At Allie at Heart and Soul Connected, at Terry at Holding Your Space, Diana's at Oil Painter PNTR, any of those channels, because all of those ladies do this wonderful show together and it's fantastic. I love it. I think you will too. Oh, Barb, okay. Let's see. For the animal questions, I'll do this one. For the other questions, I'll use the medicine cards that I've had for decades. Minerva herds Luna back into her bedroom. Poor Luna. Oh, okay, so Minerva's the older gal, and she's saying, hey, this is my area. Poor Luna. Poor Luna. Still better than being on the street. Sooner or later, Minerva will give her a chance. I hope. Oh, Catherine, you love Libby and Sterling. Yeah, me too. For a long time now. Yeah, isn't it amazing how big Libby's channel has grown? Because I remember listening to her. She was one of the first ones I found. And her channel is just, her and Kelly's both have just boom so quickly. Yeah. Hello, Mary. Oh, it's nice to see you. Yeah, here we go. Tuesday. Oh, you love awesome. Tuesday at 4. Yep, that's the one. Oh, the medicine cards. Yes. So right now I'm drawing 2 cards for Catherine. I've got Catherine and Barb. I'm going to check off Teresa. Whoops, that won't work. That's a lighter. I'm drawing for Catherine now. Okay. Well, I'm new to reading, Catherine, so it all works out. She asked, is it possible to get any messages from my cats, Phoenix and Sundance? What wonderful names. I'm new to your channel and don't know what kind of readings you do. Okay, Jules. Yes, I got you, Jules. Right after Barb is Jules. Okay. Well, Catherine. Phoenix and Sundance. From Phoenix and Sundance. Do, 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 okay. From your cats, from the dog deck, I get listening and rest. So this tells me they're visiting you in your sleep. They want you to rest and pay close attention to the signs. I don't know if you're interested in looking for new cats, but they can come back if you would like them to invite them. If you are able to invite them. I've had cats who've passed lay down on my bed where you could see the indent. So they can come and visit you at any time. They go back and forth through the veil like nobody's business at their ease. Leona, sure, hon. Leona. Looking to see if Catherine has responded. And in the medicine cards, Catherine, spider medicine. And spider medicine has to do with dreaming. Oh, I love hearing my husband laugh in the other room. It's one of my favorite sounds. One of my favorite sounds in the world is to hear him laugh. It makes my heart happy. And in the medicine cards, Catherine, I get spider. Spider is the medicine. Let's see, she says, I'm resting as much as I can. I would love them to come back as long as I can afford to properly care for them. That's a good mama. That's a good mama. I'm looking for you, dear. I'm looking at the spider card. And here's what I can share with you about spider and weaving. Spider wove the web that brought humans the first picture of the alphabet. The letters were part of the angles of her web. Deer asked Spider what she was weaving and why all the lines look like symbols. And Spider replied, why, dear, it is time for Earth's children to learn to make records of their progress in their Earth walk. But they already have pictures that show through symbols the stories of their experiences, Deer said. Yes, Spider said, but Earth's children are growing more complex, and their future generations will need to know more. The ones that come won't remember how to read the petroglyphs. So it was that Spider wove the first primordial alphabet, as she had woven the dream of the world that had become manifest. This tells you how to manifest, dear. Starts with dreaming and imagination, walking that bridge. Spider's dream of the physical world had come to fruition millions of years before. Spider's body is made like the number 8, consisting of, that never-ending infinity. 2 lobe-like parts connected at the waist and 8 legs. Spider is the symbol for the infinite possibilities of creation. Her 8 legs represent the 4 winds of change and the 4 directions on the medicine wheel. Spider weaves the webs of fate for those who get caught in her web and become her dinner. This is similar to humans who get caught in the web of illusion in the physical world and never see beyond a horizon into the other dimensions. The web of fate also represents a wheel of life, which does not include any alternatives or solutions. It is typically human to get caught in the polarity of good or bad fortune without realizing that we can change it at any time. If we are not decisive enough about changing our lots in life, we may end up being consumed by our fears. Spider is the female energy of the creative force that weaves the beautiful designs of life. Her web has hundreds of intricate patterns which catch the morning dew. If Spider has dropped from her web into your cart today, she may be telling you to create. Look for new alternatives to your present impasse. She can also be warning you that you're coming too close to an entangling situation. She could be asking you to journal, to write out and review your progress. If you do this, you will not forget how you are creating a new or different phase in your life. And this reminds me, for about a year, I volunteered at an animal shelter with dogs and cats. And it was absolutely so wonderful to do that. And if you're thinking about asking them to come back, if you're able to take care of them, that's awesome. If you just want to see if you're truly ready for this, I would suggest try and volunteer. See if you can volunteer. You can even become a foster home, like I believe Teresa has done that in the past. Yes, it does remind me of Charlotte's Web too. And you are journaling. That's fantastic. Oh, I love that. See, you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. You're exactly where you need to be. Oh, Mary, Susanne, I could not get in the chat. I accidentally pushed the report user button and it was you. I do not know what that does. What I am so sorry if I messed up. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, honey, don't worry about it. You know what I did this morning? We were in morning meditation group and I accidentally banned someone. I don't even know. My thumb went berserk and it deleted their comments and Teresa fixed it. So don't even worry about it, hon. Don't even worry about it. Leona, and let's put Mary in there too. So I hope that was helpful to you, Catherine. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Hi, Sunnyland. Okay, Catherine says, I'm definitely working on my manifesting, and my dreams are always like movies. Infinity symbol is the symbol of the business I used to have. Oh, that's fantastic. Wow, you are in the zone, woman. Good job. I'm not in a financial position at this time, but I will keep it in mind. Okay, awesome. Whoa, I'm dropping cards. Let me get the one I just dropped. And I don't see Mark here with us yet. So I'm going to go ahead and go down to Barb. And I'm going to draw you a couple of cards, Barb, from the medicine deck. I love this deck. And it's easier to shuffle because I've had it for such a long time. So I've shuffled it a lot. I can sure tell the difference because I've recently gotten new ones that, oh man, they're hard to shuffle. So let me draw some cards here. There's that one. And before these shows, I burn bay leaves and I burn sage and Palo Santo, and I say my prayers of protection and I ask for assistance so that I can draw good and helpful cards for you. So the cards that came up today were squirrel and mouse. Squirrel and mouse. This is for Barb. Squirrel and mouse. So now squirrel I know is about gathering. Let me put these down for a minute so I can find them. 20 and 26. Here we go. Because there's no heckin' way I have all this memorized, even though I've been reading from this for decades. Mouse is about scrutiny. Okay, Barb? Mouse is about scrutiny. See that beautiful picture? Mouse says, if I could see the world through your tiny eyes, maybe then I would know how to scrutinize. Every detail carries weight, and true to its purpose, has its perfect puzzle place to stop the three-ring circus. Mouse says, I will touch everything with my whiskers in order to know it. Paradoxically, this is both a great power and a great weakness. It is good medicine to see up close. It is good medicine to pay attention to detail. But it is bad medicine to chew every little thing to pieces. Mouse has many predatory enemies, including birds, snakes, and cats. Since mouse is food for many, it has a highly developed sense of danger at every turn. So-called civilization is a highly complex set of components which calls for more and more organizational skills and scrutiny to detail every year. Mouse is a powerful medicine to have in these modern times. Things that might appear insignificant to others take on enormous importance to mouse. Mouse people anger many other medicine types because they appear to be nitpickers. Mouse people will spot the lint on your coat even if it matches in color. They will try to convince you that the simplest task is fraught with difficulty. They are fixated on methodology. They sort and categorize and file away for later use. They may seem like they're hoarding, but this is the farthest thing from Mouse's mind. They are merely putting everything in order so that they will be able to explore it more carefully at a later date. The chiefs tell us that without Mouse, there would be no systemization of knowledge. Mouse ended Renaissance man and hearkened the age of specialization. Mouse knew from the very beginning that there is always more to learn. One can always delve deeper and deeper and deeper. If your personal medicine is Mouse, you may be fearful of life, but very well organized, with a compartment for everything. You should try to see a larger picture than the one staring you in the face. Develop largesse of spirit. Try to become aware of the great dance of life. Realize that even though you may be sitting in Los Angeles, there's also a New York, a moon, a solar system, a galaxy, and an infinite universe. Jump high, friend. You will glimpse the sacred mountain. If it's appeared in your cards, it's telling you to scrutinize. Look at yourself and others carefully. Maybe that big hunk of cheese is sitting on a trigger that will spring a deadly trap. Maybe the cat in the pantry is waiting for you. Maybe someone to whom you've delegated authority, such as a doctor, a lawyer, or even a plumber, is not doing the job faithfully. The message is to see what is right before your eyes and take action accordingly. Oh, bye, Judy. Thank you for stopping by, hon. You have an appointment? Oh, I hope your appointment goes well. Oh, that's wonderful. Hey, Sharon. Oh, it's nice to see you. Now, the second card that we drew for you, Barb, was Squirrel. And Squirrel's about gathering. Squirrel teaches you to plan ahead for the winter when the trees are bare and the nuts have long since disappeared. Squirrel medicine can come in many forms, as this furry creature is very diverse in nature. The erratic behavior of squirrel has bested many a forlorn hunter, and it thus stands to reason that there are benefits to being able to catch a branch at lightning speed. This erratic behavior of squirrel can also get nerve-wracking if you are dealing with persons who have squirrel medicine. Trying to calm them down enough to accomplish something may drive you nuts. The gathering power of squirrel medicine is a great gift. It teaches you how to gather and store your energy for times of need. It teaches you to reserve something for future use, whether it be a judgment, an opinion, a savings account, candles, or extra food. To put it in a nutshell, squirrel is the Boy Scout of the animal kingdom, always prepared. In today's world of changing times and fortunes, it is the wise person who prepares for the future. Our prophecies have all spoken of the end of the millennium and the changes to come. Squirrel is a friendly medicine to have in light of possible future rainy days. Its message is to be prepared, but not go nuts with it. Love yourself enough to gather the goods that will meet your needs in times of scarcity, even if that time never comes. If squirrel has scurried into your car today, it may be that you are being told to honor your future by readying yourself for change. The message could be to lighten your load if you have gathered too many things that do not serve you. These things can include thoughts, worries, pressures, stresses, or gadgets that have been broken for years. In order to understand the balance involved in gathering, you need to look at the idea of circulating the stock of what you have gathered. Call the nearest thrift store and give the gadgets to someone who can benefit from them. If something is no longer growing corn for you, then it's time to let it go. Squirrel has another lesson which can aid you if you observe what is obvious and what can prepare you for anything. It has to do with the safe place in which to put your gatherings. This safe place is an untroubled heart and mind, and that which is gathered to put in this place is wisdom and caring. The energies gathered will set your mind and heart free, so that you will know that it will be taken care of in its own time. Apply this to your fears about the future, and they will vanish. I hope that that was helpful to you, Barb. Oops, I need to take that comment down. Sorry about that. Where have I gone? Da, la, 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 la. Hi, Diane. Oh, it's so good to see you. She's going to be a guest on this channel in a few weeks. I'm excited about that. Hey, J Cat Lady. Sunnyland, Leona, Sharon. Oh, it's so good to see you. So what I need to, let me take that off. No mark yet, so he perhaps forgot. I'll check my email later today. So Jules, you're up. Jules, who lives on Resilience Ridge and has a channel. If you're not subscribed to Jules, here, let me put this up so you can see it. There, that is her channel name, at Jules Learning to Listen. And she had a show with Kelly, Callie Healer, if you would like to see and learn more about her. They've done a couple shows together. They just did one recently. It was wonderful. I really enjoyed it. I was thinking a little bit ago about a time in my life when I was younger and I was working in banking. And I worked at a bank and I never did fit in with that group of people, although I tried. I just, they didn't like me. I couldn't fit in with them. So I took a lot of online classes while I was there and just learned everything that I could. And it reminded me how much I appreciate this community. And when we find our people, what a joy it is. What an absolute joy it is. It's what behooved me to begin this channel, period. To give back, to have a voice, to share my voice, and to be with like-minded souls who are all just trying to figure it out as we go, doing our best, doing our absolute best. So these two cards here that I'm going to find are for Jules. Let's see, what did we get? Oh, let's see, whoops. I got Skunk. This is about reputation. And I got Black Panther. Check that out, Jules. Well, I figure these out. Black Panther and Skunk. I know Skunk is about reputation. That's a good one. That's a really good card to get. And let's see, Black Panther is number 52. Let me set these down while I look that up. And I'm almost there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wow. Black Panther's the very last one. That's interesting. Embracing the unknown. Check it out. Embracing the unknown. This is exciting. Oh, Midnight Jaguar, wish me with your courage. Wash me with your courage, and steal me with your grace, so I may know the value of the void of time and space. Teach me all your lessons, how to face the dark unknown. Then let me bravely leap into the shadows all alone. I love that. It's how we each grow, isn't it? Is facing that dark within and shining our bright light into it and no longer asking for permission to exist or permission to be our authentic selves and just doing it. So let me read. Embracing the unknown. Black Panther slid silently through the bayou, her golden eyes catching the starlight, midnight fur soundlessly rippling over her stealthy sinew, muscle, and bone. She and her mate were the last of their kind in the homeland of the Caddo tribe. The Panther clan has been honored and respected by the red people of the bayou for hundreds of years. Black Panther's medicine allows human beings to face their fears and dark behaviors, exploring those internal shadowy aspects of being. Most of Panther's tribe had been stalked and killed by the other two-leggeds who had come across the big water and who feared their own dark natures. Those people were in need of her healing medicine, That night, the Black Panther stood at the edge of the swampy bayou, sniffing at the night, trying to catch the scent of any newcomer willing to go beyond their fears and trust her medicine. No, not on this night. She would patiently wait for one courageous explorer of the healing potential found in the dark of the unknown. The Cato people called her clan the Black Panther, and her tribe was known as the Midnight or Black Jaguar to the Maya. The color black is honored by the red race. Darkness is the place for seeking and finding answers, for accepting healings, and for assessing the hidden light of truth. Black Panther teaches us through our dreams to delve into the places within ourselves that need healing. She shows us how to track the unfamiliar territory found on the journey of self-discovery and to fearlessly face the unknown. If Black Panther has appeared today, it may be telling you not to worry about the future. Trust that you are not supposed to mentally figure it out at this time. You may need to confront fears of the unknown, or being less than you truly are, or an inability to simply be. Let go of fears that appear as obstacles or barriers. This is really encouraging, Jules. Embrace the unknown and flow with the mystery that is unfolding in your life. The next step may be leaping empty handed into the void with implicit trust. In the stillness of the void, find the will to avoid foolish interruptions, going deeper into your own self discovery and healing process. Here you will discover Black Panther's unexpected blessings. That's beautiful. Now, the next card we got was Skunk, which is all about reputation. And I think skunks are darling. I love them. Skunk, tell me the story so I will know it well of how to attract and how to repel. Skunk medicine. Go ahead and laugh. This furry little animal has a reputation that contains a great deal of power. Due to its distinctive behavior, humans give this tiny, smelly creature a wide berth. The key word here is respect. Unlike other predatory animals, skunk does not threaten your life, but threatens your senses. You know this to be true if you have ever been in the vicinity of its prey. In observing the habit patterns of skunk, it is easy to notice the playfulness and nonchalance of its natural behavior. The I dare you attitude of this four-legged creature commands you, as the observer, to respect its space by mere reputation alone. And you have a wonderful reputation that you've built over decades of working and experience. Skunk is teaching you that by walking your talk and respecting yourself, you will create a position of strength and honored reputation. The carriage of your body relates to others what you believe about yourself. There's no need to bully, aggravate, torment, or overpower other beings when your sense of self is intact. As with Skunk, the resonant field of energy around your body is relayed through the senses. Self-esteem permeates the body's energy and is instantly recognized on an extrasensory level by others. Learn to assert without ego what you are. Respect follows. Your self-respectful attitude will repel those who are not of like mind and will attract those who chose the same pathway. It repels those who will not respect its space. Skunk medicine people have the ability to attract others, and they are very charismatic. At the same time, the other side of the natural power is to repel those who seek to take energy from them without recycling the gifts they have taken. Skunk medicine people also know how to use the energy flows that will attract a lover. Some people call this sexual magic, as it is akin to the musk scent that animals excrete to attract a mate. It can be dangerous to leak sexual energy if you're not looking for a mate. It puts you in a game condition that may feed your ego but not how others feel about you. If you are attracting others who have an interest in you, you are in a sense saying, I'm available. This can cause hard feelings when the truth comes out. It also leaks energy that you could have used in a more constructive way. In skunk medicine, it is good to learn how to handle energy flows. Modern psychologists call this body language. In tribal teachings, this is your personal medicine which you are showing to others. Use your medicine well and know that you are known by your reputation. How you use your energy will attract either honor or disgrace. You may want to examine what energy you are putting out that creates your present situation. If you've chosen this symbol, you are being asked to notice the kinds of people who are attracted to you. If they emulate favorable characteristics, have enough self-esteem to recognize those characteristics within yourself. Walk tall and be proud of the accomplishments that you have made. Bear in mind that what you believe about yourself is your ultimate protection. Project self-respect. I love that for you, Jules. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So no more hiding your light under the basket. Be your gorgeous, beautiful self out loud. I love that. I hope that was helpful, Jules. I hope you liked that. Let's see. Classes keep sliding. Let me see if I've missed anyone. I sure hope not. Let's see. Mary. Oh, Mary says, wow, that mouse energy sounds like my stepmom. She could notice any flaw in your clothes. If she saw how people dressed today, she would be appalled. She was a good person. I am sure she had my spirit. Oh, that's wonderful of you to honor that. Yes, on the 10th. That's right. Gonna go below zero at her house tonight. Oh my goodness, Mary. Stay warm, sweetheart. Oh, you're most welcome. I hope that was helpful. Julie is amazing. Julie is super amazing. And funny. She's a joy to spend time with. Leona. Let's see. Let me make sure I haven't missed anyone. This doesn't actually move by itself. I know. I love these cards, Sharon. I think. Hi, Ralph. Oh, it's so nice to see you. Thank you for joining us today. Right now, I'm pulling cards for Leona. A couple cards for Leona. What a pretty name, Leona. Reminds me of Morning Glory. Leona. Like a soft flower in sunlight. Leona. Also sounds like music, doesn't it? Like a Hawaiian song. I shuffle until it feels right. Leona. There's one. That one. Leona. High is good. That would be helpful to Leona. There we are. Oh, that one was a blank card that I haven't done yet. So what we have here is Deer, which is big heart medicine. Love Deer. Oops. And Wild Boar. Wild Boar. Deer and Wild Boar. Okay, deer medicine. I have read a lot on that because I am familiar with that medicine. Deer talks of the heart, gentleness, and wild boar is confrontation. So right now, this is for Leona. Leona, number 48 is wild boar. Wild boar teaches us to confront without fear, ripping apart the denials and lies that appear. Testing courage, finding truth, its medicine will remain, a part of every human path, marking the victories we attain. That's powerful. Although the warrior was accustomed to the sultry heat of his bayou homeland, he was shaking as if from a cold draught. The council of elders had caught him telling a lie. The punishment for this offense was banishment from the tribe. To restore his honor among the people, he would have to face the wild boar with a knife as his only weapon. If he failed, he would die, torn apart by the ravaging tusks of the fiery-eyed beast. This prospect filled him with dread. Then the spirit of the wild boar came to him in a dream. It was enraged that the young man had broken his warrior's vows by lying. It told him that he would first have to face and conquer the self-important and deceitful beast within himself, if he hoped to survive their combat. The young warrior vowed to honor the truth from that moment forward. He faced the wild boar that day and killed the beast. The warrior kept the tusk of his adversary as a lifelong reminder to always confront the weaknesses within himself. There are several types of boar, and this powerful medicine of the warrior clans applies to all of them. The Maya called boar javelina, the Choctaws call the razorback as wild boar. Its medicine teaches us to confront human weaknesses and to change them into strengths. The human spirit is empowered through wild boar's willingness to confront fears, the challenges at hand, and uncomfortable circumstances, courageously standing tall, without running from the situations that life presents. It's powerful medicine indeed. If wild boar has charged into your card today, you are being asked to confront anything or anybody that you have been avoiding. Pay attention. Embrace your warrior nature and find the courage to confront your fears. Or are you being asked to confront a personal weakness or a career challenge? Is it time to finish a project you have abandoned, thinking it might be too difficult to accomplish? Confront your feelings regarding some situation that makes you nervous or causes discomfort and bring yourself the peace of closure. If you have been procrastinating, wild boar is reminding you to quit avoiding the inevitable. In all cases, it is insisting that you be fully present and mindful of what is happening and why. If you drew this card, you already possess the courage needed to confront all that life offers. Just remember where you hid that courage. Challenges do not simply vanish. Unless you actively embrace your issues, you cannot reclaim your spirit's energy. Half the battle is won through the warrior's willingness to acknowledge and to accept the whole truth at all times. And I'm very happy to say that deer came along as well. One day, Fawn heard Great Spirit calling to her from the top of Sacred Mountain. Dear, so gentle and loving you are, the flower of kindness and embrace from afar. Fawn immediately started up the trail. She didn't know that a horrible demon guarded the way to Great Spirit's lodge. The demon was trying to keep all the beings of creation from connecting with Great Spirit. He wanted all of Great Spirit's creatures to feel that Great Spirit didn't want to be disturbed. This would make the demon feel powerful and capable of causing them to fear him. Fawn was not at all frightened when she came upon the demon. This was curious, as the demon was the archetype of all the ugly monsters that have ever been. The demon breathed fire and smoke and made disgusting sounds to frighten Fawn. Any normal creature would have fled or died on the spot from fright. Fawn, however, said gently to the demon, "Please let me pass. I'm on the way to see Great Spirit." Fawn's eyes were filled with love and compassion for this oversized bully of a demon. The demon was astounded by Fawn's lack of fear. No matter how he tried, he could not frighten Fawn because her love had penetrated his hardened, ugly heart. Much to the demon's dismay, his rock-hard heart began to melt, and his body shrank to the size of a walnut. Fawn's persistent love and gentleness had caused the meltdown of the demon. Due to this gentleness and caring that Fawn embodied, the pathway is now clear for all of Great Spirit's children to reach Sacred Mountain without having to feel the demons of fear blocking their way. Deer teaches us to use the power of gentleness to touch the hearts and minds of wounded beings who are trying to keep us from Sacred Mountain. Like the dappling, that's a bird behind me getting some food. You'll see I have a feeder right outside the window. Like the dappling of Fawn's coat, both the light and dark may be loved to create gentleness and safety for those who are seeking peace. If Deer has gently nudged its way into your card today, you're being asked to find The gentleness of spirit that heals all wounds. Stop pushing so hard to get others to change and love them as they are. Apply gentleness to your present situation and become like the summer breeze, warm and caring. This is your tool for solving the present dilemma you are facing. If you use it, you will connect with Sacred Mountain, your centering place of serenity, and Great Spirit will guide you. For further reading on this, I always and highly recommend a book that I just love. It's called No Bad Parts by Richard Schwartz. And it talks about the many aspects that we have within us that I meet myself daily. Parts that I have shoved away and shunned and didn't approve of, that just needed me to hear their voice, hear their complaints and their fears, unstick them so they're not stuck in that moment any longer, and welcome them home to my heart. And we're being asked at this time, I feel, to be braver than we've ever been in our healing with ourselves. Oh, Mary has this deck and loves it. I have loved this deck for decades. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, Jules is going to get her deck out and meditate and journal on these cards. I love that. That's a great idea. I love that. That was for Leona. And the last one I have here is for Mary. And she can do a variety of spreads with that deck. Yes. Yes, I remember doing spreads when I first got this deck. And what behooved me, I was gifted this deck a long time ago by two women, a mother and daughter, in fact, because I had been seeing so many, oh, my pleasure, Sharon, you're most welcome. I had been seeing so many animals. I would ask Creator a question and then I would pay attention to what animals came into my field of view, because I wasn't trusting people at that time. So I was just looking to nature. And that's how this deck found me. So. And for a long time, my name was Little Running Deer. I appreciate that medicine. Okay, for Mary. Mary, you'll appreciate this. I made, the blank cards that come in the deck? I made one of them a mole because I appreciate their medicine. And the mole in our garden went completely berserk. And it was as if the mole knew and recognized that I had made a card of its medicine. And its domain is now absolutely humongous. all throughout our garden. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So I should have taken these extra cards out. I'm sorry about that. I had extra cards of like the So let me try that again. Blank cards and the keep checking. No mark. He must have forgot today. I bet you he's going to email me later. Say, sorry, I forgot. And we'll just reschedule it for another time. I hope he's well. I adore him. Mark Atha is just an incredible human being. And he's so charming and funny and wonderful and down to earth. I just adore him. So, Mary, I got beaver and elk. Beaver and elk. There we go. Beaver and elk. Beaver and elk. Elk is stamina. Beaver builds. I have such respect for them. They are incredible. They are builders. Beavers are builders. Okay. Stamina and builders. This this is interesting. Mary. Beaver. Builder. Teach me how to build my dreams, including others too. One mind, one thought, hearts as one, lessons learned from you. Beaver is the doer in the animal kingdom. Beaver medicine is akin to water and earth energy and incorporates a strong sense of family and home. If you were to look at the dams that block woodland streams, you would find several entrances and exits. In building its home, beaver always leaves itself many alternative escape routes. This practice is a lesson to all of us not to paint ourselves into corners. If we eliminate our alternatives, we dam the flow of experience in our lives. A doer is characterized by industriousness, and beaver knows that limitation cancels productivity. Beaver is armed with very sharp teeth that are capable of felling whole trees. Imagine what those teeth could do to the limbs of predators. From the rear, beaver is armed with a paddle-like tail that aids in swimming as well as in guarding his behind. This tiny mammal is well equipped to protect its creation. To understand beaver medicine, you might take a look at the power of working and attaining a sense of achievement. In building a dream, teamwork is necessary. To accomplish a goal with others involves working with the group mind. Group mind constitutes harmony of the highest order, without individual egos getting in the way. Each partner in the project honors the talents and abilities of the others and knows how to complete the piece of the puzzle that belongs to them. In working well with others, a sense of community is achieved and unity ensues. If beaver has appeared in your spread, it may be time to put your ideas into action or to complete some project that has been neglected. The beaver card could also be asking you to settle differences with fellow workers or friends. Beaver tells you to look for alternative solutions to life's challenges and to protect the creations with which you put your love and energy into. Sometimes beaver brings you a warning to watch your back. If this is your message, you will know by the position in which the card falls. It is a reminder to remind your child self that trusting is okay, but caution is necessary. Use discernment and all will be fine. And elk is about stamina. Elk, your antlers reach for the sun. Show me that strength and stamina are one. This is interesting. Elk wandered through the forest looking for a partner. The mating season was in full swing, and the bucks that usually traveled with the other males had dispersed to find mates for the season. As Elk bellowed his mating call through the forest, his bugling alerted Mountain Lion that a feast could be in the making. Mountain Lion circled Elk, getting closer to his prey moment by moment. Elk sensed the impending danger when the forest grew suddenly silent. He broke for the high country when he spotted his pursuer, but Mountain Lion was far behind. As Elk made a running leap for the timberline, Mountain Lion gained on him, but Elk continued to run onward, displaying tremendous stamina. Finally, Mountain Lion gave up. Having spent his energy in spurts, he tried to jump over boulders to reach Elk. Elk paced himself, making headway as he climbed skyward toward the high country. Elk had no other defense except his ability to go the distance, setting a pace that allowed him to utilize his stamina and energy to the fullest. Elk medicine teaches that pacing yourself will increase your stamina. Elk medicine people may not be the first ones to arrive at a goal, but they always arrive without getting burned out. If you've taken on too much recently, it might be a good idea to look at how you plan to finish what you have started without ending up in a hospital. Elk have a curious kind of warrior energy because, except at mating time, they honor the company of their own gender. They can call on the medicine of brotherhood or sisterhood. In discovering the strength which is gained from loving the gender that is your own, you will feel the comradeship that arises from similarity of experience. This is a special medicine that allows the friendship of others of your same sex to overcome potential competition or jealousy. If you have picked Elk, you may be telling yourself to seek the company of your own gender for a while. You may need a support group to realign yourself with the stamina of the warrior and warrioress energy that you are a part of. This communication with others of your own sex allows you to air your feelings in safety and to get feedback from others who have had the same experiences. You may need a new sense of community, communication, and unity. Elk could also be telling you to look at how you're holding up physically to the stresses in your life and to pace yourself that you maintain an equilibrium of energy over the distance you plan to cover. Vitamins or high energy foods may be one solution, along with some personal quiet time for replenishment. So building in stamina. I know, right, Mary? That was incredible that you got beaver and elk. It's some powerhouse cards, woman. That was amazing. I enjoyed that a lot. I really enjoyed reading on those. They're such good reminders. And one card that I have found for all of us is Jaguar. Jaguar. Integrity, impeccability. Sacred Jaguar, teach me to wear my power lightly, to walk with impeccability, to approach life with compassion, and to live up to the integrity of my human potential. Since the death of Sky God, the godlike being who had come from the stars and led the Maya to prosperity in a golden area of spiritual understanding, his teachings of love, integrity, impeccability, and the power of a compassionate heart have been perverted. The distortion of his Jaguar teachings had denigrated to where the priests were sacrificing human beings, foolishly cutting out the victims' hearts to reclaim the power of the golden days of the empire. Forgotten was the authentic power of the honorable and loving heart in Sky God's teachings. The great Jaguar spirit, who was Sky God's totem, roamed the dreams of the Maya, looking for any dishonorable behavior. Misdeeds and abuses of power had diminished the spirit of the Maya, and it needed to be sacrificed for the survival of the people. The priests who had abused the authority and power bestowed on them quaked in fear, knowing that the day of reckoning had come. Jaguar brought justice by stalking their dreams and devouring their flagrantly dishonorable and greedy misdeeds. Wow, this is kind of timely. Oh my goodness. Woo-hoo. Jaguar medicine is integrity and impeccability. Its mission is to devour the unclean aspects of human behavior. Jaguar teaches us the penalties of inappropriate behavior and offers the rewards of good medicine to those who stand in their personal integrity and walk through life in an impeccable manner. If Jaguar is roaming your dreams in reality today, its primal roar may be rewarding you for maintaining your integrity in some situation where you could have easily misused your authority. You may have been unwilling to pass judgment on another or to be self-serving. Were you especially kind to someone or do a good deed that was unexpected? If so, allow the recognition to fill you with feelings of well-being and continue to serve with compassion and open-hearted integrity. Do not falter in your resolve to be your personal best at all times. Maintain your dignity, devotion, and compassion, holding to forthrightness and honesty, no matter what the contrary influences. Do not feed any self-important need to be an enlightened one, treating others in a self-righteous manner. Jaguar medicine teaches you that personal integrity allows for mistakes, embraces forgiveness, and humbly makes self-directed corrections, allowing a rebalanced spirit to triumph once again. Oh, that was awesome for all of us. Yes, that was good. I like that. Yeah, I love Mary's cards. Those are so good. Oh, it fits what's going on this year. No fooling. I love my new word, exhaustified. That's a good word, huh? Where I might have heard that in a movie somewhere, because you know I love movies. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I'm sure Mark is fine. He probably just got caught up or forgot. But thank you all for letting me read cards for you today. I really enjoyed it. And I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. I appreciate you. Hugs and have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks, Diane. You're welcome. My pleasure. All right, everyone. See you later. I have to go run an errand with my husband. We have to go get our prescriptions. So I will see you later.